How's it going? You alright? Alright, tonight is squat night. Theoretically doing something decently heavy, but my squat choice of the night is going to be front squats. Now, front squats are an absolutely brilliant exercise, but they are also a pain. I'm not super mobile. I'm relatively mobile for a big guy, but I've never been able to master the sort of front rack. I've just got too much meat and my arms are too big. It just doesn't work for me. So when I front squat, I cross my arms and do my best to kind of balance the bar. Now, I haven't done a heavy front squat for quite a long time, so I'm quite interested to see what I can manage tonight. My best front squat is 325, I think. Something like that. I think 320, 325, something in that kind of region. And I felt like a near-death experience. And it's been a while since I've done that. So I'm curious to see what I can hold tonight. I'm just going to play it by ear. Front squats for me are something that do not lend themselves to high reps. There's a sweet spot, and if you get out of that sweet spot, you can switch off your lights very quickly, and the bar sort of rolls and presses on your neck. So I tend to find anything much more than 5 reps on front squats doesn't work very well for me personally. So I'll probably warm up in 5s and triples until I get to my work weight. I'm hoping I'll be able to get into the kind of mid 200s. Again, playing it by ear, I genuinely don't know where my front squat is. I haven't done a decent front squat for months. Like literally probably since summer, since I've touched sort of 300-ish kilos. So if I can get into the mid 200s at this stage, relatively untrained on it, I'll be happy. Anyway, I'm going to go and warm up. escalated quickly, didn't it? 300 kilos, not bad, not bad. Really pleased with that. Considering I haven't invested any real energy into a significant front squat since summer, to get 300 kilos was cool. Leg strength was more than there. The leg strength's good. Core's pretty strong as well, because those of you who've done front squats will probably find you may notice it folds you over. But my abs and everything held up pretty tight. My lower back's always pretty solid. But what the thing that was just hard was it's painful. Crossing your arms and holding 300 kilos of iron and having it indented in you is really, really painful. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if it shows on the camera. No, it doesn't. But I've got basically like the indentation of the bar across my shoulder here. You know, it's very, very uncomfortable. But whatever. 300 kilos is 300 kilos, so I'm very pleased with that. I'm going to go on now. I'm going to do some sissy squats using the TRX to get a bit more blood in the quads. Probably going to do 20 rep range, something like that. I'm not going to film that. I know you guys want to see the heavy stuff. So, yeah, singles are nice, but I still do crave a pump as well. So just going to get some blood in the area. The emphasis tonight, it is a squat, but because it's a front squat, I just wanted a bit more quad involvement. So as I said, I'm going to finish off with some TRX sissy squats. Then I'll do my obligatory calf raises because my calves. I think I've said to you guys in another video, I've got black man genetics when it comes to calves. My calves are insanely strong, crazy strong. And they're okay, but they have taken a lot of work. I think nowadays they're about 19 inches, which is all right. But my arms are like 21 inches, my neck's 20 inches. My quads are over 30 inches. So my calves look a little anorexic, to be honest with you. But I've worked very hard on them, so I'm quite proud of them. But I do have to hit them quite often. I hit them sort of 3 times a week, quite high volume. Decent amount of weight, quite high volume. But yeah, anyway, enough about my calf woes. As always, thank you once again, my awesome community. A few of you have been making inquiries about the music that I've been playing recently. It's a genre called dark drum and bass. Because I like my drum and bass. There's those of you who know anything about drum and bass, there's like a million different genres. It's like saying pop music, you know, it's got so many subgenres. But yeah, so dark drum and bass is what I like kind of listening to a lot of the time. A bit more kind of industrially sounding, a bit kind of darker, a bit kind of evil sounding. And, you know, I find it puts me in the mood. But it's also weirdly chilled as well. Because I have enough adrenaline and things going on in my head anyway. I don't need stuff to really amp me up. But it's a nice little genre of music. Anyway, so those of you who are interested, one of the channels I use, it's just a YouTube channel, Catzilla. In fact, to be fair, it's on in the background here. Let me just double check. Yeah, Catzilla drum and bass. So if you like some of the stuff you've heard tonight, Catzilla's drum and bass, good stuff on there, man. Good stuff. You know, and I have to say that's the beauty of owning my own gym, is it's just nice to just play your own tunes because you know it's like when you go down the gym, like commercial gyms, and you know you hear some random stuff and you're like, oh. So it's nice to just blast your own tunes. But anyway, enough of my musical taste. Thank you as always. You're an awesome community. I love the kind of banter we're all having and the questions and all that kind of stuff. So keep it up, keep it going. Spread the channel if you can. We're doing all right. I think we're on 325, I think. 320 something last time I looked, which is awesome. I said to you guys before, my target was 300. My short-term target was 300 by the end of the year. So we've more than beaten that, so that's great. And the channel will go wherever it goes. I'm doing this just as a little passion project at the moment because I'm finding it quite fun. It is cool, and it's much more personal than Instagram and things like that. I don't have a huge following on Instagram because I've said to you guys before, I've never been a big social media guy. I've never really got it. I enjoy watching stuff on YouTube. I only joined Instagram this year. I've never really bothered. I think I'm just of that generation that doesn't really care all that much about it. But the great thing about YouTube, it just feels a bit more personal. And you know, you have nice interactions, and I think you kind of get back the energy that you kind of put out, if you know what I mean. And I think that's what I'm getting, because hopefully you guys can see I'm a pretty chilled guy, and I just love lifting. And there's no airs, no graces, no anything. I'm not better than anyone. I'm not saying anything about anyone. I'm not putting anyone down. That's not me. We're all just enjoying lifting. And I keep on saying, it ain't that serious. Very few people on the planet have done more in a gym than I have in terms of longevity, in terms of weight, whatever. But it ain't that serious. We're moving iron from point A to point B, and it's a hobby, and we love it. So there is no need to be going and putting other people down and all that. It's just unnecessary. Invest your energy elsewhere. Invest your energy positively. Anyway, that's my moral of the day. My He-Man moral of the day. All right. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.